Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Sylas mid into an AHRI. We are not going to get punished for putting down that ward, thankfully, because sometimes when you walk around that corner, it can be kind of scary for like seeing if the enemy is going to start Raptors or not, because it's a pretty common thing to start Raptors nowadays as a jungler. So your team kind of just knows where they're going to start at, and he is starting there, so he's going to end up topside. Sylas into AHRI is not that bad, because you kind of have a really good ultimate to take hers. And another thing is that she can get strong enough to solo kill you, but in most cases, later on, even if you fall behind, she usually will not be able to beat you. Because you have healing through your W, and it heals for more the lower you are, and you also have dash moves, so usually she can't counter it, and because your W is a point-and-click ability, and she has a good ultimate to take, then it just isn't really the worst to really lane against her. The early game is usually the hardest part, like level 1 to 3. But after that point, Sylas can deal a really, really ridiculous amount of damage. Sylas has a passive that is every single time you use an ability, your next auto attack will do AoE and also magic damage now. And the amount of magic damage that it does is really high for it being so efficient. So you can dish out a ridiculous amount if you land a full combo onto somebody, because your E has 2 abilities in 1 as well. So the gist of it is usually you want to like try to get near them so you can hit them. Like even if she hits me here, this fight is going to be decent for us. Because now that she's low, she can almost die, just like that. The thing is that if you just all in immediately, you usually can have a good outcome, so that's what I wanted to do. Lee Sin might come around mid lane too, maybe. Oh, we'll just flash. I decided to throw out my E. It was a bit ballsy, but I think that I probably would have survived if she charmed it. Because if it misses, I'll probably just like flash away if Lee Sin ganked. Otherwise, if I can land it and get fed on Sylas, you can start doing some really stupid stuff on this champion. He kind of is like a stat checker in a way. If you land everything, even better. Like, that's good because his AP ratios are very good. Your Q is this chain that you throw and it slows them, but then the explosion does way more damage than the chain. Total AP ratio of 120%, so when you get to the high AP numbers, it can hit very, very, very hard. But it's not that easy to land. And then if you don't land it, it's still okay, though, because usually you deal enough damage with just W and then just auto attacks. If you land the chain, that's also very good, 80%. So it's just a matter of, like, can you get super fed during the early game to make it so you don't even need to land your abilities, or will you have to, like, combo them efficiently and stuff? We usually do W max. The W will make it where our healing from our ability is very strong. I have been getting hit by her abilities, but honestly, I guess that I could... Oh, okay, I am already dead because honestly, I never ever feel like I can pressure because of jungle, but hey, it is what it is. If jungle comes mid lane and counters, then that's like the best possible thing you could ever do, and I have not been aggressive on her all game, or at least since I've gotten fed. And he's already there, so sadly for us, we just can't do anything. Probably just am not allowed to play the game if we don't know where Lee Sin is. Until I'm level 6, then I could try to use AHRI ultimate to probably escape. It's not the end of the world to die that way, though. We'll be fine. I'm just going to put a ward down on his Raptors so we can, like, see the area over there. Lee Sin also used Flash recently, apparently. Camille is in a very, very bad position right now, CS-wise. Jeez. I can take AHRI ultimate, but I'm probably not going to. I'm just going to rotate straight bot, I guess. Oh, wait. Maybe? Huh. So he will die. I really want the kill. Sorry about that, but I'm kind of desperate because I just used my ultimate to do that. We found Thresh. Thresh ultimate is super good on Sylas. You keep the AP ratios of champions that have really good AP ratios. It doesn't like lower it like Mel Reflect when you use their ultimate. So the Thresh ultimate has a 100% AP ratio on his wall, which means that when I put it up, it kind of hit very hard when he ran through it. I was able to do a good play there. For itemization of like what I want to be building for boots, we probably should go, considering they have like AHRI and Charms easy to land and Thresh Hook and stuff, probably Merc Treads. He is kind of one of those characters that can get away with usually building Merc Treads, and it's not going to lower your damage so substantially that you can still duel people completely fine, because some champions I don't like building Mercs on. Depending on, like, Zoe, usually I hate building Merc Treads on her. It doesn't feel very good because your damage just feels very lacking if you do that. We see that Lee Sin's bot, so because of that, we can just immediately go in and just start harassing a little bit. And as you can see, one tiny bit of poke, one trade, one, literally almost kills her. She ultied. If she steps back up, we can kill, but it depends on if she wants to. Because, how I would kill her is W. We did get her ultimate out, though, which is amazing. I used my E. I don't know if she would stick around for this wave. Doesn't look like she really cares, so I'm just going to back off. We have her ultimate for a little bit, which could be pretty nice to make a play happen somewhere. I'm not sure if I want to be going top, though. Because I also have a really nice buy, and I could probably just use this ultimate on her, too. That example is also what I was talking about over here, where I just looked for an E. Charm could be used to easily counter my E, but it stops me. So it won't, like, actually drag me completely underneath the turret. So, there is a top fight going on. I don't know if Lee Sin's going to be mid now. It would honestly be the worst timing for him to be mid now. Okay, he won top. That's fine. I'm just waiting for her to step up for the wave before we can even, like, try to poke. Or, like, rather all in, I guess I should say. It's all in, not poke. Because I feel as though she knows that I want to all in her. I'm just going to poke her a little bit. She doesn't have her ultimate still, probably. So if I landed any hit now onto her, it would probably kill her. Hit me? Really? Dang. I feel like that ruins my play. Oh, but well. I think that we just back away after I got hit by that, because that is going to ruin it. I'm going to see if there's maybe a plant in river for me to heal off of. I saw that Thresh was last rotating too. Oh, there's one right there, too. So, I need to somehow get on top of this guy. We just use Flash in the end, because even if she tries to ulti away, there's no way that you can panic away when you're that low, so I can just, like, burn everything to get her to try to, make myself a little bit more fed, of course. And now we have max of our W. We have Hextech, Rocket Belt, and Base, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous for continuing to deal a lot of damage to these guys. I really hate CSing on Sylas. I've never been a fan of CSing on him, even when I played him more frequently, because his AoE of, like, killing minions sometimes messes them up and they get very low, but then they don't die, and then your minions take them, and it's so frustrating when that happens. I hate it. It's definitely not too fun to have that happen. Now, for my ultimate, I can't take people's ultimates back to back until later on. There is going to be a circle underneath them that shows up, and that's telling me that I can't take it. Not sure what's happening to Kha'Zix there to die. Strange that he died that way. Lee Sin's fed, huh? Damn, dude, I landed so many good hits, but honestly, I can't 1v4. And Jin didn't even have ultimate, I guess, to like pop to like try to assist or anything. I only wanted to do that because I thought bot lane had more control over being able to not get rotated on, because I thought they had decent pressure. I guess my fault on that. The Kha'Zix's death over here definitely sucked, but I guess that I just need to back away afterwards. And I can't back away once I go in, so the plan of, like, trying to fight this guy who's pretty squishy and I can, like, dish out a ton and probably beat them in a 2v1 just isn't enough. Goodness, the team is losing hard bot side. My god. Nobody's gonna die here either? Oh, Jin has ultimate, never mind. Ooh. Pretty well played, actually. I'm kind of down to continue rotating down and see if I could even kill this guy, because he's worth a tremendous amount of money. So if for some reason he stays, that would be huge for me. Really? He's not there? Where on earth did he go? What? Dude, I am so shook. How on earth was he not there? I am so surprised that he ran all the way out using AHRI ultimate and, like, chasing that hard. I still couldn't find him. That guy's worth a big shutdown. I wanted it. That's why I committed so hard. I really thought that he would be in the area because I didn't expect for him to, like, think that I would be chasing so aggressively. This Darius is behind me, but I really wanted this. That guy's just dead. He's not dead. Whoa, he's not dead yet. That's crazy. All we do is tiny poke. There's always way too many people around mid, so I never can punish anybody that I really get low, usually. So, we'll just wait patiently for teamfight stage, I guess. I mean, not much I can really do. Not much we can do. We do have 2 dragons, so that's going well. Not sure if somebody's just going to be sitting behind this guy. I have no idea if I'm ever allowed to pressure her, or if I'm just going to be once again versus Lee Sin. So I guess I just won't do anything. It's just too risky all the time. Until we see where Lee Sin is, we just don't go. I'll grab red buff. If I had her ultimate, I could maybe feel a little bit more confident of, like, trying to fight her, but because we don't have my ultimate up, then, that's pretty bad, right? I'm also going to run out of mana, and I'm going to go buy my Merc Treads, because that's going to make it where now, if I fight, I feel like Ahri's damage should be substantially less, and who knows, I might be able to survive the 2v1 for a little bit. Level 11's coming up pretty soon, which makes it so I can use my ultimate way more frequently. It goes down to a 40-second cooldown, which makes it a lot more spammable. Team comp's still doing fine, and I do know that, like, when you get into mid-game where you usually go side lane as a mid lane, that means that you're going to be 1v1 usually versus, like, AHRI, and that is so easy. When you're 1v1 versus her, that's, like, the easiest point of the game, because she can, like, never kill you. But if she has her teammates' help, then of course you can die. It's all a matter of, like, how much help she gets, really. Lee Sin's bot side. So, we just do the smallest bit of poke ever. Just one combo, boom. Immediately, she's almost dead. She had to literally ulti away just to survive. Also, what I dislike about Sylas is that it feels so brainless going in, and I, like, even got hit by Charm, but it didn't even matter, because we're just that strong. I think that I'm gonna grab the blue buff. And the enemy team backed off so hard that I need to go back mid, because they did a good job of disengaging, I guess. Darius is pretty strong. Definitely can't fight him very well. His ultimate's also useless on me. So, fighting him is not something I want to be doing. I'm hoping that he goes back top soon. We see that bot lane super low. I would be totally down to do a roam. I wish I could, like, take AHRI ultimate and do it, but... I don't know if he thinks that I got the cannon or not, but if he thinks that I got it, he probably still is upset that I wasn't denied it, because he definitely was trying to deny it hard there. This Lee Sin is crazy, bro. Why would he ever do that? Okay. This is going to end up in a very strange fight. I'm just going to kick that guy away. Phew, okay. Did not die to the Darius. Ooh, that healing is a little bit ridiculous, so there's nothing we can really do about that. Cool, well, we were able to kill the AHRI. We never got caught by him. I had to use Lee Sin kick just to, like, kick him away from me because of... I know that I can never... Oh, beat him. Huh. Man, Darius is difficult to kill, isn't he? This Thresh plays so strangely. But is he allowed to? Nice. Good pick. That guy also dies. Good pick. I can't just, like, go in, even though I want to so bad, because all these hooks and, like, Lee Sin Qs going by my head will kind of probably kill me. I was very squishy in that situation. For itemization for Sylas, you can go super high AP with, like, I don't know, Shadow Flame if you really want to. Usually Lichbane isn't purchased too much, but a lot of people go for the, like, Bruisery build and getting, like, Azanias eventually, and you'll have this Hextech Rocket Belt plus Riftmaker, and the reason why is because Sylas used to have better ratios for healing based off of AP, and they changed him a little bit, where he has HP scaling for the heal of his W, so if you don't build any HP AP items, you usually are very squishy, but you don't necessarily heal for a tremendous amount, so you die very quickly when people fight you. So a lot of people usually do the build that I'm just doing now. But there are different build variances that you could totally go, because I also don't have Conquer, and Conquer is, like, not bad either. Team died on top side. Wasn't really much that we could do about it. I mean, I can pressure this AHRI well, but she's also just gonna, like, play super far away and never fight me. So the pressure is not really the best. I could maybe try to rotate to, like, help out the team with, like, fights instead of trying to kill her, because it's kind of pointless to. But the fight's already over. This is Vel'Koz support, so I can probably take this. I don't know why Kha'Zix went in like that, but okay, dude. Huh, he canceled my ability. Strange. The enemy team just 5-man grouping and fighting, and I guess that... I mean, I greeted with the AHRI ultimate. Obviously, I could have used it. I wanted to do a bait play to try to keep them interested so we could do a turn play, but at least my teams were able to kill them in the end. Nobody really likes fighting around me, huh? It seems that most of the team just fights around Jhin all game. I guess we'll just, like, group with him then, since that's really the only game plan we have. We're just fighting over, like, red buff and stuff. Might as well just start joining in on every fight rather than split pushing. But first, we'll just, like, grab the wave before going somewhere, of course. The AHRI ultimate is just going to expire soon, so I might as well just get it. Use it to get back to lane, because it expires. It only lasts so long. You can tell how long it lasts through this, like, buff that's on you. Right now, unfortunately, it's just still on me because the AHRI ultimate's still trying to expire. And now the buff is gone. I know that if I was to go side lane, I'm probably going to be versus a Darius of all people, and that's not somebody I can beat. But I could try to get him to be interested in baiting me and stuff with him jumping on me. Nice, Kha'Zix was able to kill the other one. That was good. I had to back away first because I'm not trying to make it so I am the person that he has the 5-stack bleed on, because Darius, obviously, his whole kit revolves around that. I'm trying to kill you with it. I do have my full item here, plus I can base very quickly. Oh man, I really want, I'm trying to get this turret. Also, nice, they were able to kill Lee Sin, even though Vel'Koz died. Vel'Koz is just the support, so trading support for jungle definitely is worth. Alright, we'll just base here. AHRI can't really do too much against us if we were side lane versus her, but the next plan is just buy Zhonya's, make it so when I go into team fights, I can utilize it to try to, like, dodge Darius's abilities, or just, like, maybe even have people chase me and I can, like, Zhonya's important skill shot. And if we get Soul, the game should just be won after we finish it. It looks like they're wanting to step up for Vision, but we don't have any of our teammates here, so we can't really pressure them, even though I want to so badly, because usually this is the time to stop them from getting control of the area. But I can get a shield, though. Okay, well, this is just warded the entire time. Got it. I really want AHRI ultimate more than anything else. That's warded still. They will contest this because they know if they don't get Soul, or, like, we get Soul, the game's just over, so they will fight. But we just need to drag it out. Looks like AHRI's gonna die before I can take her ultimate. I'm just gonna kick him back into my team just to, like, stop him from using the Thresh Lantern. We might as well just utilize his R in a good way, and then we'll just, like, focus on doing this, because the faster we get it, the better. So then we can just go back top lane and try to defend the base that this Darius is taking. My team should be able to do the rest of it. Nobody's basing for top lane because she's just killing everybody, which is fine with me, and then we'll just leave. Nice. And now that we have Soul, we're, like, extremely, extremely tanky. When people fight us, they're not going to kill us quickly. Darius probably can still kill us, I think, but... Dang, I can't get over that wall? Seriously? You can get over that wall, but I just failed it. The next objective is just Baron. I mean, that's really all we want to play around at this point. If everybody else is on the same page, we should just get vision control around it with, like, Vel'Koz, so... We just watch Vel'Koz walk in alone. I mean, he is a little bit vulnerable as Vel'Koz, but because we're winning so hard as a team, he probably can get away with going deep without getting caught, right? Because if he gets caught, it's bad. Not interested in fighting Darius if I don't have my teammates helping me. It would be so pointless. It takes way too long to kill him. Okay, and that's whatever. How come you wanted to back away so badly? Did you think that, like, somebody else was here just to get his flash, I guess? You can see that everybody went bot side to just kill the Camille because she's super far up, but it's gonna take a while to kill, and also because they're doing that, then we just get to take this instead, and because we get to take this, then we will be able to siege the turrets afterwards and just go for the inhib plays. My jungler really wants to contest blue buff. I mean, I'm sorta down. If I got initiated on by Darius and he ghosted at me, I don't know how easily I could run away. I'll just grab this blue buff real fast, and then we'll just rotate to really wherever. We can probably fight wherever and just use my Seekers even as a diving tool. Because if we kill them with Baron, you can end games with Baron very easily because the minions just are super, super strong, of course. Oh man, I just want your ultimate. Thank you. Because then I'll just go join the team. I'd rather do that than try to chase an AHRI. It's kind of pointless too. We can like chase her later on if we're actually on top of her, but otherwise we'll just focus on just being ready for fights elsewhere. There's a Darius behind me, but I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Just stay with the team. Just continue shoving. I still have Zanya's. That guy, unfortunately, is not going to die, but... Nobody dies, sadly. I was able to easily just walk away from them. With AHRI Ultimate, because you have so many dashes, because you also have your E-Dash, it's quite easy to just do whatever with it and just sidestep everything, really. But I was hoping to... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna knock it hit by Darius. I'm afraid of getting one-tap by him. Am I really gonna survive? Dang, that's crazy that I live there. So anyways, that was Sylas mid lane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry that it was a bit stompy with my teammates also popping off, but at least I could showcase how, like, AHRI can't really play the game if she's ever alone. There's literally no way to step up ever. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great night or day, and I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned if you want to see Arena. Farewell. All these things popping up before I can even look at the damage, which probably wasn't going to be the highest just because, bot lane kind of was the people that everybody was playing around. Anyways, peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary of the Sylas. We are starting off with some prismatics that are pretty dang good. I think that Jewel Gauntlet sometimes could be pretty fun. Duality could be exciting in a different way. I mean, Duality is just that every single time I use an ability, I get AD, and then every single time I use a auto attack, I get AP for the rest of the round. So it kind of synergizes well with Sylas's passive because you do auto attack quite frequently. If you didn't know, Sylas also even does have AD ratios on his passive too. He does not have any other AD ratios besides the passive, but it does make it so it's not completely worthless. They have Courage on this guy, True Shot Prodigy on him. My teammate has Dashing, making it so he can stay probably with me for most of the fight, which is good. Because that just puts lower CD on his Shadow. I guess that they'll just give us... Okay, we'll just take the top one and they just get the bottom one. I guess there's no way for you to get in to assist me, huh? So I'll just, like, wait for you to do stuff. I'll probably still go in, though, because at least I can, like, try to get my AP higher, because the early game might be kind of challenging if I don't get my ratios up for having my abilities and stuff. And the reason why is because I kind of realized that my cooldowns are so long during the early game. Like, really long. So 2,000 damage is way better than whatever the heck I have. I got, like... some AP. I probably got like 70 AP, which is like worth a silver augment, but that's okay. The goal with Duality, if you're gonna have it, will be that you need to be tankier. Maybe I could have went like a starting item of like Guardian's Horn to be tankier. That maybe could have been okay, but I'll probably go stuff that's oriented towards just staying alive, because the longer we stay alive, the better it is for me to be able to just get to the really high numbers. I'm not going to care about building full burst or like death cap or anything like that, usually. We're going to care more about the tankiness of my guy. I have seen Fimbulwinter in the past on Sylas. That didn't seem that bad. I'm kind of down to build that, because if I do go for Fimbulwinter... It doesn't tell you where it upgrades, seriously? If I go on Archangels, it shows you. See, I can click it. What? That's... Interesting. That doesn't exist. Rod of Ages would be able to make it so I level up sooner. Otherwise, pure CDR would be, like, not bad as well. Just so I can spam more frequently to get my CDs and stuff. I'm just looking at the team comps right now. I do want to try out the Fimbulwinter tech. It gives me CDR, it will give me bonus health, it will eventually turn into something that will make it so whenever I land a slow effect or a CC effect, I also get a shield from it. And then meanwhile, my AP will just be going up when I fight people. Definitely can't get hit too frequently here, otherwise I'm just gonna die. I know that this guy can't help me whatsoever. Oh no, he was able to, kind of. I'm most likely dead. If I use my W, I can heal myself, but I can't get hit by his body slam. Yeah, and even then, it's just not going to be enough, because I just can't get it high enough AP numbers just yet. But that's okay. We can lose the early game. I also think that Zed has something that will get progressively better, too, as the game continues being able to spam his shadows and stuff. We'll just have to scale.
Okay.
For Prismatic, there's probably a lot of choices that would be good for us. So Twilight Edge would automatically trigger, huh? Because it eventually will just trigger through the fights lasting long enough for it to eventually do its trigger effect, because if I just... I'm gonna have the AP effect, most likely, but then, if I can have it happen, then we get, like, a substantial amount of ability haste or attack speed, AD, whatever it might be, and I feel like that is good. So let's try that out. Also, how Duality scales is that as the game continues, you get more AP and more AD each time you hit them, so it does have, like, scaling of its own. Sylas? I mean, not Sylas, but, that guy? I just dropped that pillar on your head. You're not able to help kill that guy? Darn. For some reason I thought that he would be able to, but I guess not. Yeah, turns out that guy kinda dies very frequently. Did I even get to the point that I was able to get my threshold? Wait. At start of each combat? Oh, that's fine, though. I mean, we'll just, like, be able to at least make it where I can just build stuff that's oriented for getting to those spikes. So I'll probably have to build something like this. How much AD do I need now? 15? Okay, just a little bit more. So the Twilight Edge is only on combat start. I'm glad that I double-checked it just to see, because I figured that maybe I'd be missing something on it. 15 AD could be purchased through an anvil. It'd really suck if I didn't buy an anvil. Not really the biggest fan of having to purchase an AD item instead of just an anvil. I don't want that to happen. So preferably we get kills so we can buy anvils. I have no idea how Shyvana Ultimate works with me, but let's just try it. Oh, I'm just Shyvana. I have not really played the new Shyvana very much, too, so sadly I don't really know what she really does. The amount of damage that I did with one auto attack was a bit ridiculous, though. Wow, Caitlyn killed me in one hit. You weren't able to kill either. Damn, she does so much damage. Dude, I guess that duality was a mistake. I should have taken Jewel Gauntlet. Critically defend, numb to pain, calculated risk to make it so I get another prismatic. I'll take calculated risk. On hit, reduce the cooldowns of your abilities or transmute chaos. We'll take Mystic Punch. It just synergizes too well. I mean, if we get to make it so we spam our abilities, and spamming our abilities then makes it so every single time I'm landing something and then auto... this better work. Okay, there's one interaction about Sylas that might not work with Mystic Punch, which would suck, is that Sylas's auto attack is, like, not considered a true auto attack, and sometimes I feel like... I forgot what exactly it was. It doesn't, like, benefit from a certain effect where it's, like, counted as an on-hit effect. But that can't be true. Not in our case, right? I mean, it's definitely gonna work. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be so sad. Where, like, if I have my passive up, it doesn't trigger it. Because sometimes abilities are coded strangely inside a league. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Infernal Conduit, Earthquake, just checking to see what they have, just to know. Man, I'm gonna probably just buy one Anvil, hope I get AD. Did not get it. Really? So how much do I need? Still 15? And then just buy a regular item. And we'll just get Archangel Staff. At least it synergizes with my other thing that I have. How come my Spirit World is working right now? That's weird. I mean, it's definitely not going to be working if I continue spamming, right? Like, I'm at the threshold now, right? It does work? Bro, what? Okay, well, it turns out that I was wrong about how it works. My goodness, dude. The amount of damage everybody does compared to me is ridiculous. Why am I so weak? I never thought to not be able to even sustain myself on Sylas, huh? We are versus another team that's super last place. She has Doomsayer and they're losing this hard. She has so many good curse augments. Hello? Oh, I got attack damage times 2. Okay, so it automatically is going to trigger at the beginning of the round at least, but... maybe I just need to spamming more frequently and just not using my auto attacks, because honestly, my spam is so high that I can probably start... Well, I need an auto attack, though, to make it so I'm truly benefiting from my Master of Duality, though, huh? My Zed will just kill that guy. Even if he dies there, he still kills. Well played, dude. Nice. The comeback is ours. We're just gonna win every single round after this because we have reached the threshold, and surely this is all we needed, right? We are strong enough. No cope. I think our Archangel Staff is also going to be completed, which means that we also get a shield now when we get low, which is going to be nice. The shielding from this does not really feel as good as I thought it was going to be. I feel like it was a mistake to probably build this. But we've learned. Your abilities apply on hit effects. Doesn't that mean whenever I, like, hit people with abilities, it's gonna trigger as if it's an auto attack, so that means it's just, like, stacks way... Oh, wait, no. Wow, I made it so I, like, effectively reset my W from itself because it triggers your Mystic Punch automatically. Whoa. I did not think about that interaction whatsoever. But we can still die to, crowd control so easily, and they have a ton of it, and he has Force of Entropy, which is actually super strong on Blitzcrank. I've seen it literally pop off so hard before. What's the plan, bro? You just want to wait until it gets smaller, or what? Holy crap, don't want to get hit by that ever. Nice. Really good round. Landed everything correctly. Play patient. We're at the end stage. We can never lose for the rest of the game, ever. If we lose, it's over. Dude, part of me wants to just go a Prismatic. I honestly think Prismatics have to be better than what I can afford now. Flesh Eater is by far the best thing here. It gives me some tankiness, makes it so when people die, it's fairly good. Damn, if I just mash my keyboard, is that really the most optimal way of playing? Like, literally press all of my keys at once? Because it feels as though that, unironically, might be the best way to play it with how low CD I am. Feels kind of crazy. No, dude. Is there really no way to win this? Okay. Dude, if I can get into the mashing of E plus W, I start really ramping up how quickly I can get my, I'm gonna take the Omni Vamp. I feel like I deal a lot right now. I can just be dealing a lot. I can get my duality very, very high. I'm gonna take the random shards. If I'm triggering on-hit effects all the time, what would, like, be really, really good with on-hit effects? Do I really want to go, like, a Lich Bane or something? I feel like I don't really care about that. We're versus Ambessa, who's going to try to one-shot. We're versus a Gragas, who has, like, I don't know what he has going on. A lot of different stuff. The Ambessa's, I guess, the threatening one. Holy crap, we are so OP right now. Like, so ridiculously OP. My auto attack did like 900 damage, I think, is what it showed. HP, Divine Intervention. I guess Divine Intervention, and we just hope to initiate at a really good timing. So we wait for the Divine Intervention to break through the possibility of us getting one-tapped if we go onto them at the correct timing where it's coming down, or like we can try to force. Is the CC too much? Almost was too much. That was a substantial amount of damage you just did. That guy flashed on me and almost killed me. That was scary. If I died there, it could have been I guess my Zed was still there, but I'm always afraid that if I'm the person that's going to die, then it's just game over. Are we versus first place? I had a feeling. Okay, we did beat these guys last time. It was not the easiest, though. They don't have any anti-heal? Dude, I'll build anti-heal. Isn't this guy literally surviving because he's like AP and AD? I think that's like a huge factor of why it was so difficult. You have duality just like me now. Cool. It must be good, though. So we'll just mash again, and this time we'll have anti-heal to hopefully power through not dying to him, and we'll just see what happens. I should have went Rite of Ruin this game. Rite of Ruin would have given me so much healing and shielding that I would never die. That probably would have been the play for a different time. Ooh, terrible timing for you to be initiating on us, but... Does he die? Jeez, dude. I'm kind of just pressing my buttons, and it's working. Yep. We beat first place. Nice. Top 3. They get to fight each other. Nope, we have to fight Ambessa again. Got it. So if I was to sell something, I feel like it would probably be the Archangels. I most likely don't need that. And I would just buy a Rite of Ruin to make it so every single time that I'm casting an ability, I get a shield now. It's so unbalanced. I don't think that the Morelos is necessary anymore. I'll just buy another Prismatic. I guess I could have went the other one because we did have the Taric ultimate thing going through, and that's an auto cast, and that would have like lowered the CD of it by a lot. Why do I have 200 ability haste? Is that really from my items? What? What's happening? What's happening? Wait. What's going on? Is there literally some hidden tech that we don't know about that like is super OP that's just burning me? What's happening? What? Okay, well, I guess we lose. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you know what happened, then I guess you can let me know, because I don't know what happened. I'm confused. Anyways, see you guys later, bye.